First, I have some ginger root, and I wrap it in some paper towel to keep it from drying out. Just damp paper towel, and it'll keep better that way. And here's my instruments of attack here. Goes like that. So we'll see how it goes. So I slice up some ginger like that. Then cook it like you're making some ginger tea or something. Condense it down to make a ginger broth. So it's a 2-for-1 video here. This is the basil, fresh basil for the sea bass. I'm using the ginger for the tuna and basil for the bass. It's real easy to grow fresh basil. And here it is chopped. And about salt. I don't use a salt shaker. Got no use for a salt shaker. I like to pour it into my hand. Now see what I'm doing. I can sprinkle it out with my fingers, and I know how much I put on there. Prepping a little bit of garlic for the Brussels sprouts. I'll put some fresh garlic in the Brussels sprouts. They need a little help, you know. Fart blossoms as we call them. And that's about 4 cloves of garlic. You put enough garlic and olive oil, sea salt on something, it's about anything will taste good, even Brussels sprouts. So the way I do this, I season the pans. I get my fire where I want them. And warm up the pans like that. I got some jasmine rice already done over here. It's prepped, ready to go. No extra basil. And my broth, ginger broth right here. Nice and strong. And it's all about timing. So here we go. While the pans are heating up, get this stuff ready to go here. Nice piece of bass here. And I like to rinse them just in case. Get a little funk flavor on there sometime. Good. Passes the sniff test. And when it starts to heat up like that, see there, perfect timing. Bring this thing over here and pop it down right there. Could be a little hotter. Maybe not too hot. Turn it back. Like so. You can hear it talking. Get that ready. kind of loosen it up a little bit, like that. And I just set it here so it's ready to go. And I give the bass a little head start because it's thicker and I don't want it to cook a little different than this one. See there? Okay. And I put a little pink Himalayan sea salt on here, like so. Very nice. And then I just kick back and wait. It's a pretty thick piece of bass, so I just put a lid on it and give it some time. It's got to get a head start on the tuna. I think I'm gonna put about a shot of brandy on the bass. Some of that works pretty good, apple brandy. And because it's getting a little hot, like so. And like that. Very nice. That cools it down a little bit. Now it's time to get the tuna going. I always like to see my fire without the light on, not like that. A little ginger in there, like so. Could have been hotter, but here we go. And when I'm using extra virgin olive oil. Need to be careful not to overheat it. Looking good. Let's see if it's ready to flip. This one's ready. I'll just turn it off and let it air a little bit. This will be ready in about a minute. Close. That was a little bit behind. Put a little extra heat on here and get it moving. Pulling this one. Ready. Pulling this one. And the Brussels sprouts, garlic. I put a little pinch of basil in there too. And here it is, compliments to the sous chef for the presentation. Right here. Some jasmine rice.